everyone, welcome to the Crafty Pixie channel where we do sewing and craft projects. I'm Bee. Thank you so much for stopping by. Whether you are new or old to this channel, it means so much to me. You guys give me great motivation to keep posting every single week, so I really appreciate it. Thank you. In today's video, we are making a very customizable sleeve. This one in particular finishes 6 3/4 by 11 inches. My daughter has like this little erasable pad that she can write something on, push a button, and it erases it so she can do something else. It works great, especially for schoolwork. This one in particular has a snap to close. You can be fancy and put a zipper in if you want. You can do Velcro. You can leave it open. She loves this. It keeps this pretty protected so that she can keep using it and carry it around and everything around the house when she's doing her schoolwork. It's great. Like I said, it's very customizable. You can make it any size you want. It is very beginner friendly. Doesn't take a lot of material. Doesn't take a lot of time. Biggest thing is you have to measure it and cut it. But other than that, it's not bad at all. So I'm going to take you through this so that you'll be able to make your own. I'm sure with the holidays that have just happened, someone got a tablet or someone got a laptop or something, so this would be a great thing. Biggest thing to remember, there's only fusible fleece as padding in the one that I'm going to show you. But again, you can make it totally customizable. You can put some foam in there, whatever you need to do. So it's a great little project. And I just wanted to say Happy New Year. Hopefully 2021 brings you great joy and good health and luck, good luck. Let's make 2021 way better than 2020 was. Let's just do it. Okay? No one else is going to do it for you but yourself. So, don't forget, you got to hit that subscribe button down below and the notification bell so you know when I upload every Wednesday at 9:15 a.m. Leave a comment in the comment section down below as well, especially if you are a new subscriber. I would love to hear from you. And give the video a thumbs up. Without any further ado, let's get to materials and get started. For this project, you're going to need 4 cuts of quilt cotton, and they're going to be 12 inches long by 8 inches wide. Then you're going to need 2 cuts of fusible fleece at 10 inches long and 6 inches wide. You're going to need clips or pins. Of course, you're going to need your scissors. You are also going to need, if you want to put a snap on it, you are going to need your snap tool along with the snaps. And you're also going to need just coordinating thread, your sewing machine, an iron, and a little bit of time. So let's get started. Okay, for our first step, what I went ahead and did is I lined the 2 outer fabrics with the fusible fleece. And what we're going to do is we're going to come through and we're going to take the one outer panel and one lining panel, and we're going to place them together. Now, if you have a directional print, pay really close attention here because this is going to be the top of the sleeve, so you want everything pointed in the right direction. What we're going to do is we're going to take this over to the sewing machine, and with a 1/4 inch seam allowance, we're just going to stitch right across the top of both of the panels. Make sure you back stitch really well at the beginning and at the end. I'm going to do that. I'll be right back. All right, now that we've done that, we're going to take our iron and we're going to just press the stitches. All right, and then we're going to take them and pull them apart and fold it over like so. We're going to take it and we're going to align the bottom. And we're going to roll this seam out so it is as flat as possible. If you want to cut the seam allowance a little bit, you can do that. That's not a problem. All right, once that's rolled and we are aligned, we're going to press it down. And you're going to do this to both panels that you did. Once that's done, we're going to come through and we're going to top stitch at 1/8 of an inch seam allowance all across the top. And then I will be right back. All right, now that the top stitching is done, of course you come through and press it. Like that. And then we will take the two panels and place them together. Make sure if you've got a different outer fabric than the lining fabric, the lining fabric is going to go together so that the outer fabric will be on the outside. Okay. Then we're going to come through get some clips. I like to always make sure that my top is aligned and clip or pin, whichever one you want to do. And then work all your way down. Okay, then you're going to take this over to the sewing machine. You're going to start at one top side and at 1/4 inch seam allowance, you're going to sew all the way down across the bottom and then up the other side. Okay, make sure that is 1/4 of an inch. I'm going to go do that and I will be right back. All right, now that that is done, you can go ahead and press if you want. I like to press. There's not very many times that I don't press something. I just like the way it looks in the end, and sometimes it's a lot easier to work with. All right, now that that is done, we're going to also clip the corners, which I already did. And then we're going to turn this wrong side out. Be careful you don't pop any of the stitches pulling too hard. Straighten out those corners really, really well. Okay. Roll out those seams so they're even. If you want, after you do this, if you want to press it again just so that the seams stay really flat, you can do that too. Now remember, right now we're looking at the lining fabric on the inside. All right, so then we're gonna go back to the sewing machine, and with a, I'd say 3/8 of an inch seam allowance, you want it just a little bit bigger than the 1/4 of an inch. We're gonna come through, back stitch really well at the beginning and at the end, and we're just gonna sew down one side, come across, and then sew up the other. This is going to seal in the seams. If you saw when I made the trick-or-treat bags, I did the same thing. So I'm gonna go do that, and I will be right back. With that done, I went ahead and turned it back right side out. And I'm gonna press it the final time. Next, I'm going to insert the snap for the top. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. I think it looks nice. So we're gonna come and take our pieces. And our punch along with our stick to poke through the fabric. All right, then you're gonna want to, you can measure it if you want, or you can eyeball it. I'm gonna eyeball it, I'm gonna put it right here. And slide all the way through with your tool. And then you're going to take your back, push it through the hole, there we go. And then you're going to take one of your sides, I'm going to do the male end, and put that on. And then place it in your machine and press really, really, really hard. And that one is done. Then you come to the other side, push through. Attach the female end. Press really hard, and you are good to go. Now you've got a little snap, and you're done. Voila! Not too difficult of a project. Another way, if you don't want to do the French seams, if you feel like it's going to be too bulky, is you can actually, if you have a serger, you can of course serge your edges and then sew it with the right sides together and then just fold it out that way. That's not a problem. But here's another little gift idea, especially for the kids, for the kids tablets or anything like that, a Kindle. You can always adjust the size to fit it, of course, as well. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Make sure you leave a comment in the comment section down below and give this video a thumbs up. Until next time, see ya!